An essential component of Oblivion Remastered is combat. You can deal with your enemies at close range or in close combat, depending on your preferred style of play, but occasionally, you will be forced to engage in very challenging combat, like in the arena, and especially against the Argonian prisoners. Without a doubt, this battle is among the hardest in the game and unfair to players. Not only do the Argonians have incredibly annoying abilities, but there are 3 of them in the arena. You can defeat 3 Argonian prisoners in Oblivion Remastered by following this guide. Players of Oblivion Remastered must battle particular foes and advance in the arena. 3 Argonian prisoners will appear when you reach the gladiator level, and while they might appear to be an easy target, they will quickly convince you otherwise. The quantity of enemies is one of the primary issues with this battle. 1 target can be successfully blocked, but 3 are far more challenging. Additionally, preventing several attacks quickly depletes your fatigue. The 2 Argonians fighting with their bare hands is the second significant issue. You could be disarmed by their attacks, which would leave you fighting with just your bare hands after your weapon falls to the ground. Fighting the Argonian prisoners is very challenging for these 2 reasons. Fortunately for you, there are multiple strategies to overcome them. You will undoubtedly enjoy this strategy if you are sick of losing to these 3 fighters repeatedly. It is important to remember, though, that it might take multiple tries before it works. You must start the fight in a high position if you want to defeat the 3 Argonian prisoners in Oblivion Remastered. Go to the right and hop on the brazier as soon as the gate opens. Next, hop on the spikes that protrude from the walls. If you are able to stand on them, do not move until the battle is over because it is very difficult. In Oblivion Remastered, you will then only need to use your spells or ranged weapons to defeat the 3 Argonian prisoners. They rarely use ranged attacks because it appears that such a position only marginally extends the range of their melee attacks. You will need to prepare if you wish to fight fairly. In order to restore your health and fatigue, you should first stock up on potions. Another option is to do this with spells. Additionally, you should employ this tactic during the conflict. Attack one of the Argonians who is not armed first. We advise you to deal 1 or 2 blows and then immediately back off. Attack the second unarmed enemy in the same manner after the first prisoner has been killed. Lastly, since the final Argonian prisoner is not a significant threat by himself, beat him however you like. Although this approach is much more challenging, if you are determined to defeat these Argonians in a respectable manner, play defensively, make them engage in one-on-one combat, and eliminate them in that manner. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn that notification bell on to get all future updates.